Well, the next horse I would love to talk about is this 5-year-old mare, 5 on her way to 6, the jumper. The first impression was just a horrible moving horse.
Unbalanced.
Stiff in all 3 gates and lame. From the first idea you don't know where to look first.
Konkursy 120. My daughter when she was 5 years old and she was jumping 120.
How old?
5 years old.
She now.
No, when she got her. Now she's 6.
1 year ago, 120.
Rok temu 120 skakała,
Tak.
tak?
Yes. Kiedy ją wzięłam do siebie, miała przerwę, ponieważ miała wyciągane chipy ze stawów skokowych.
When I took her to my place, she had a small break in training because she had chips removed from hocks.
Okazało się, że kompletnie nie da się na niej jeździć, jest tak sztywna.
And as she was so stiff, she was actually impossible to be ridden.
Pracujemy z nią w tej chwili około 3 miesiące.
Now we've been working for 3 months with her.
Miała kolana kwasem hialuronowym, ponieważ okazało się, że ma spuchnięte i ma w nich stany zapalne.
Because she had some inflammation in stifle joints.
No i zauważyliśmy, że ma zrotowaną miednicę.
And rotated pelvis.
But she has done something in the right side of the coxswain.
Co się jej stało w prawego boku.
Nie widziłaś.
Jak wszystkie leciały, nie? Na przykład. I w tej chwili jest tak, że można z nią pracować, ale jest
Usually
sztywna.
shouldn't harm her.
No, but you see, tensorfasciolata is not.
No, it's the region of the quadriceps moved away, moved down, but usually it doesn't. It broke, and it's here now, but usually it doesn't make a problem. Okay.
And she had old injury in the cox area on right hind leg.
Yes, she had a fracture on the hip bone, but as far as I can see it from the clinical point of view, I think it's not a problem. She's over it since years,
Yeah.
I think. But you massage the horse, and I think you can say a little bit more about this. But for me, the horse looks totally locked up in the back, and in the gluteus, and the hamstrings, and the shoulder area, and the pectoralis. So I think this horse was abused under saddle. This is my feel. After the abuse, suddenly he was sitting behind me on the sofa. The head hit. Okay. Nice guys. And trot on, please.
Ja prowadziłam fajnie, przyszły. No, gdzieś dzieciaki, gdzieś tam w komentarzu szkołali, także. Nie, to ciężko tam było. 10 lat sama patrzę. O, Waśkowej.
Dobrze.
Tak się żyje, że jestem szalony.
To nie, lążować to będzie chyba sam rzecz, tylko chodziło o to, żeby... Dobra. Dzięki Piotr w takim razie. Dobrze, no to tam jest pewnie obrana będzie.
Dokładnie 8 lat.
Ona nie chodzi w ogóle na lążę. Bo lekarz jej zakazał. I tylko potrzebuje.
safe, so she don't fall down. Better to. She's so stiff, you can't hold the right canter. Yeah, it's enough.
This is a case for her and a good rider.
Czyli to jest przypadek dla Li i dobrego jeźdźca. So,
Yeah. I start to put the needle on her to help her release a little in the back. And then I do the massage. And like you said, that my feeling was that she was stiff more or less everywhere. After the massage and the acupuncture, she tried to move a little bit better.
She was more open.
Yeah.
I saw, yeah.
Yeah, but
Even the lameness was more obvious.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because you can really see that
She was more open, yeah.
Yeah. And that was one of the things that you release her, but even in that way, you can see her problem more obvious.
Yeah, yeah.
To, co mam w głowie, które powiedziałam, że nie chcę ze mną trenować. Ja jestem głupia, nie?
I can understand that people want something they want to do. The best
For the relaxation, because she was very tense, and we can think about that the muscle is like this, and you have it like line in this way, and the muscle are so tense, so they are like a ball,
Yeah.
very hard, and they are together, and we want them to relax. The fiber should be more relaxed, longer. And when you put the needle, you get that reaction. So the muscle first get very stiff and then start to relaxing.
So it is also a little bit preparation for your massage,
Exactly.
so that you get deeper into the muscle.
Yeah. Very
Okay.
true. Yeah.
Yeah. And can you imagine what people have to do if they?
You want longer?
I love it.
Between the ribs, you know.
Ah, intercostal. This is a strong woman. Look at this. Swedish women are strong.
Because she was very tense, and we can think about that the muscle is like this, and you have it like line in this way, and the muscle are so tense, so they are like a ball,
Yeah.
very hard, and they are together. And we want them to relax. The fiber should be more relaxed, longer, and when you put the needle, you get that reaction. So the muscle first get very stiff and then start to relaxing.
So it is also a little bit preparation for your massage,
Exactly.
so that you get deeper into the muscle.
Yeah. Very
Okay.
true. Yeah.
Yeah. And
This was the starting with this horse, to do the massage, to do the acupuncture, and then you need to ride her in the right way. forward, longer neck, so she start to be more straight
Yeah.
in the right line.
Yeah, I think it is a very good idea to add the bodywork with correct training. But the training is, I think, is the key thing. Only a very experienced, very sensitive rider can bring a horse like this back to training and to be a soft horse. The problem is that we have too many unexperienced riders on very, very severely damaged horses, and this is a situation I don't know how to solve it.
More
Yeah.
experience for the riders.
Yes, we need experienced riders, we need sensitive riders, and well, what you said, this is what I would do. I would warm the horse up, then I would softly introduce a forward canter. I think it takes a little time that the horse really can gallop forward. When you have the first step, I think, should be a forward gallop with short stirrups in the light seat. But it could take maybe 10 days, 2 weeks to get this. After body work, a lot of walking, a lot of some basic relaxation.
Yeah, and the most thing I believe is that you give the owner the knowledge how to help the horse,
Yeah.
and learn the owner or the trainer or the groom or what to do some little things every day.
Yeah.
Little massage to help to get the horse more comfortable, and the horse start to try better.
Yeah, a good idea. And I think the second point is, if you are not experienced as a rider, an answer could be to start with groundwork, the
Yeah.
lateral movements on the ground, some correct lunging. You can make the lunging very interesting, very with some lateral steps and so on, some stretching. Well, and then I think, but at the end, you need an experienced person on the back of the horse. This is what you go for. Otherwise, you stay in the same situation
Yeah,
a long time.
true.
You reproduce the stiffness with every ride. Yeah, it's a training problem.
Yeah, as often. This is what I should do first, and then ride her so she can go forward, straight on, longer her overline, because her back was stiff. So we need that to be like a wave, moving. She feels very nice in both her back legs when I do the rotation. So the other side where she has done something, it don't bother her directly. But somehow she is still diagonal, not equal, I should say. But it's coming from the back.
Do you want to see her move now on the
Yeah,
lunge?
if you go walk her first a little while and then start to trot both turns, and after that we can see the counter. Duplicate your horse on the field.
najpierw, Ania.
Many times the case, also in my experience, if you have very stiff horses, they are so stiff that they don't show they more or less don't show lameness. And as soon as they relax, the typical bridle or rein lameness comes out. Well, to be honest, it's not a lameness, it's a sort of wrong movement comes out, which is following the natural crookedness of the horse. Was another open question. The owner presented the horse with a history that it would not canter very well on both reins, and I think we could see it.
Yeah.
It was even more difficult on the hollowed side, on the right side. The right hind leg, the weaker hind leg, couldn't hold the canter. It was a disunited canter every half minute.
True.
Could do it a little longer on the left side, but for me it is a very typical symptom that tense back mover, this is how I call it, following Mr. Holleufer, who brought the terms back mover, leg mover, and in our modern world we have the hyperflexion horse, the tense back mover. It's a typical finding in my idea that they changed to the disunited canter. They cannot hold the normal canter for a long time. So for me it's just a symptom of the basic problem.
Yeah. And when we saw her in the beginning, she was changing a lot, the canter in both sides.
Yes.
And in the left, she has more problem to even take the left canter. And in my way to see it, that she get more or less cramp in the right hind leg. That's why she swift all the time. So she can keep the balance because she was on the circle.
Yeah, of course.
And then after the massage and after the acupuncture, it was more released, and it was quite nice to see that she really go up a little more open first in the right canter, and then it was nice to see that when she go over to the left, she really take the left canter and hold it little more few steps than before.
So she really tried to go forward, longer her neck, so she coming more with the power from behind.
Mostly the canter or
No,
different movement?
first walk, then trot.
Okay.
So she get warm enough and then try, because she need to be straight first. And then start to, bend a little bit like this. She looks better for the eyes as well. When you see her from the side and everything. Good girl. Fantastic to see. First the right canter, and then she really take the left canter, but then she lose her balance and she go cross. But she really try.
I zaczęła krzyżować i środek ten, ale starała się.